Welcome back. I'm going to go over the instructions for the construct and test part of the project Charmed, I'm sure. Now, this is going to include some new stuff setting up for a 3D print that y'all have not quite done yet. However, I have step-by-step videos for everything that you need to do. If you want to learn a lot more about 3D printing, then if you go to the Charmed, I'm sure main folder, there's a page that says 3D Printing Basics. If you click on that, you're going to see resources. These are what's needed for the project. Those are also included in the instructions. There are also general resources down here about the basics of 3D printing, some of the terms, the process, and about different materials that are commonly used in 3D printing. This basics here is a real good thing, especially if you want to learn about some of the stuff like what infill is, the shells, all that type of thing, if you want to learn about some of those more specific settings. But let's go back to the instructions. The first thing you need to do is create a Dremel Print Cloud account using these instructions. Okay? This is a PDF file that tells you everything about the Dremel 3D printer operation that you need to know. We have a Dremel 3D 45 right here. It talks about the software options. We're going to use the Print Cloud because you can do this with a web-based app. You're basically following instructions 1 through 4. You don't need to worry about connecting to the network and connecting directly to the printer. I'm going to do that since I'll have to print off multiple files at once. I'll set that up. I still need you to find out information about yours. You'll watch the video on the overview of the app. You'll open the Dremel Print Cloud web page right here. You're going to have to create an account. Down here with the create account, you can follow those instructions. Additionally, I have a more detailed step-by-step video guide right here on how to create your Dremel account. The next thing that you'll need to do is export your Fusion file that you've created as an STL file. STL stands for stereolithography. Basically, it is a 3D file that can be used in the Dremel Print Cloud. This is called slicing software. The slicer software basically takes your object and then converts it into a format that tells the 3D printer how to make it. Think about if you were going to print off this Word document, okay, or this Google Doc. This Google Doc is like your Fusion file. It's your main actual file that you edit. If I came in here and clicked print, okay, and I probably can't see it because I have a menu bar in the way, or I'll click here and I click print, this part of the software, this is what the slicer does, is it sets your print settings. So, how do you export your Fusion object as an STL file? Follow this video guide right here on how to do it. It's a short video, no words or anything, just a couple of clicks, but I'll show you specifically what to click to export as an STL file. Now, couple things. When you have your STL, you need to email that file to me. I'm going to need it. But you're also going to have to set it up in the Dremel Print Cloud in the 3D printing environment yourself. So, you're going to follow the instructions and set it up to be 3D printed so that you can record your estimated print time as well as the estimated amount of material used. Once again, I have a video showing you exactly how to do that. These two parts of the print estimate are important for cost calculations. So, videos on how to do every single thing that you need to set up the constructing and testing, and they'll send it to me. So let's look at an example submission. Right here is the 3D print set up in the Dremel Print Cloud. You can see down here in the bottom right, I can see your estimated print time as well as the amount of filament that it's estimated to use. You will need those. So screenshot of this showing that you've set it up. And then step 19, you're going to email me the exported STL file. Once your print is finalized, you're going to give me a picture of your 3D print in the submission document so that we can see the construction and testing of it. And in our example, here is the print of our final design. Now, this part you'll probably have to do the next day. You can actually go ahead after you finish step 18 and email me your STL file. You can skip ahead to step 20 before I've gotten you your design back. But when you do, you put that in step 19, and that completes the construct and test. Let's look at the rubric real quick. So I'm going to check and make sure that your dimension multi-view shows me that you've met the required dimensions that I gave you, and that you have given me the total material and print estimate in the construct and test section of your submission. That is how to get a 10 out of 10 on this section, and it will complete the construction and testing of your prototype.